gmPM, the prediction market show.
All right, man.
All right.
Hey, listen,
Let's go.
yeah. Welcome to Monday morning. It's like intro's gonna play. This is gonna be a banger. It's gonna be amazing. And the browser failed to play your intro video. But fuck it, we roll on. What's good, everybody? Welcome to episode 4 of gmPM. I'm here with the boys, men, gents. There was a lot that happened since the last time, obviously, that we were here from last Wednesday. I feel like the Wednesday to Monday side. I mean, I don't even know where for us to start. I mean, I do know for us from where to start. But what's good, boys? How we doing? Bread, let's cook it.
GM gang, not a whole lot. Just welcome to June. Finished out May pretty strong. So looking forward to this month of just crushing as many predictions as we possibly can.
Let's go. And I guys stay don't move your ass anywhere, because I will tell you right now, you've been hearing us talk about Bucket forever. Bucket continues to slay, and we're not going to give you the picks. You better go register for promo, but we're going to get to that towards the end. But just a little teaser. Bucket went 3-0 yesterday on the pro picks, and a ridiculous record so far. But Kkoma, don't spill the beans yet, bro. What's good?
Hey, happy Monday. Yeah, the gap between Wednesday and Monday is too wide, bro. And I know I jokingly said like, hey, let's try to do Friday maybe if the timing comes, but if people want it, we could do it, dude. Like, honestly, there's just so much that happens between Wednesday and Monday that I don't know. It's hard to recap everything all in one go. But overall, what a crazy slate. Yeah, just been making money through buckets. Can't complain. Good weekend. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Weekend was great, bro. I mean, there's so much for us to cover, but like, could we just? I mean, this is my heart here at the end of the day, right? It's like, I'm diehard Knicks fan, so we're gonna talk about this. Spurs clinch in Game 7. By the way, called it. I think a lot of us called, but actually, I don't think you called this one. I think you were on the OKC bus. But the Knicks and Spurs date with destiny, and my Knicks are being extremely disrespected when it comes to these odds and playing this young team. But it was a phenomenal 7 games, though. That series with OKC was literally everything we as fans probably could have wanted, and everything the NBA obviously could have wanted. Going 7 games down to the wire was a close game, really down to like the last minute. But we need to talk about my Knicks and kind of the odds and kind of what Polymarket, what Kalshi, and the rest of these crazy ass fucking prediction markets are disrespecting my Knicks, boys.
We should open up the insights desk, brother. Like, I mean, that's literally where it has all that information, and we could kind of debate about it.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
You want me to run it?
Yeah, run it, baby. Let's go. Show them what we got.
Let's do it.
Yo, crazy, man. I can't believe it. But bro, do you guys really think that the Knicks are this much of an underdog? I'm just like off the top of your dome. Like, do you really think that they deserve to be like 2-3-1 underdogs?
The Knicks, yeah. 100%. I mean, when was the last time they were in this? 99, right?
Bro, this has been 27 years in the making for us, bro. Yeah. This is a date with destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to that insights desk, yo.
Yeah, there we go.
Bro, look at the. All right, what do we got? Let me see what we're seeing on this insights desk.
Boy, what do we got here? A bunch of fever stuff. NBA Finals fever here.
36%. Get out of here. That's wild, dude.
Yeah, bro.
We match up great against this entire Spurs team, bro. Like, I don't want to hear it. Like, I think, like, yes, they're good, but like all around, like, we are the better team. I'm not saying that from just like a fandom perspective, but I mean, looking at this, so what do we got on the insights desk, Brad? What are we seeing here?
So yeah, our basic ones, right? Knicks, Spurs, will the Knicks win? Interesting though enough, check this out. There's a whole market for will Trump attend the NBA Finals?
Oh, yeah. Nah, he ain't coming in.
No,
in
dude.
New York?
Or maybe in New York, right?
Ooh,
I mean, he is like Mr. New York Trump Tower guy, right? So like, he might. That's an interesting market though to see.
But yeah, let's focus on the Knicks right here. Like, you'll see right here, Dave. Will the New York Knicks win the 2026 NBA Finals? So if you do a quick pick, like if you click quick pick, you'll see So now, as you know how we were trying to do basically picks on per person or per guest. So here, for Dave, you could say Dave selects yes. Is this a lock? Is this an upset? Stay away? Is this a moonshot? For you and Dave, I think it's a moonshot. So, you could say yes, it's Knicks to win. And then
Might be a moonshot.
lock it in at 36 cents. Yeah.
That'll
be your lock of the day. Or not lock of the day, or moonshot of the day.
Done, bro. Locked in at 36
I'm gonna go ahead and
cents.
say no.
Pay me.
Lock.
Just pay me now. Pay me now.
I'm gonna do mine as well. I'll say the Knicks will not win. And just lock of the day.
You guys really aren't jumping on this bus with me, huh? You're really not gonna jump on this bus with me?
No, I think they'll drag it on for sure as long as they possibly can. Right? I mean, like,
what will happen when what will happen in New York City if the Knicks win, and what will happen in New York City if the Knicks lose? I feel like it's still gonna end up in the same result where people are gonna
have you seen Paris, bro? Do you see what happened over the weekend in Paris? Like,
we gotta talk about that too.
True.
New York
Paris
coming soon.
Win. Paris was definitely crazy. Yeah, we'll get to Champions League also. So you boys are on the San Antonio bus, huh? What about?
I'm convinced. They just beat the champions. Yeah,
bro. I guess we could talk about games 3 and 4, but you think they'll even lose it? You think? What do you think is going? Like, how many games is this series going?
7.
I'll say 6.
Spurs in 6 and Spurs in 7.
Yeah, Spurs in 7. I think it'll be 3-3 up to the 7th game. I mean, that's like what the franchise owners want to see. You know what I mean? That's what the stadiums want to have ticket sales for.
I see. Traders.
Yeah.
All these. All right. Listen, you can't. You have to watch the magic happen, okay? Like the hottest team in basketball, the most well-rested team in basketball. This team literally just ran through 7 games. Like, they're beat up. They're tired, bro. We'll see on Wednesday. We shall see on Wednesday night, boys. We shall see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
What else we got going on here? We got
what else on Insight's desk? Yeah.
Oh, the cup, bro. We got Canes or we got Knights.
I don't know, man. Carolina's been playing crazy hockey. I get it, but if there's one thing I've learned in hockey, it's like I feel like the more all-around team. I feel like this Vegas team is just not going to be beat. I know they're going to be. I know they're underdogs. Yeah, I know Vegas is. They're probably going to come in as underdogs, but I don't know. I like the Knights in this entire series, man. I really, really do. They played crazy throughout this entire playoffs, and I think they keep going, man. I think they win this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I think the Knights are going to take it.
I think the Knights are going to take it as well. Just because, I don't know, like Carolina have been like consistent losers. They've been losing almost every year in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I don't know. The way they play very similar to how the Avalanche play, and Vegas just pretty much shut that shit down. So I don't know. I think Vegas is going to probably going to take it. They are a well-oiled machine and a good franchise, in my opinion. So outside of a few other things, but I agree, it's Vegas.
Yeah,
Vegas.
Unanimous on that one, huh?
Yeah, unanimous.
Yeah. Lock that in as far as series goes. Let's go.
All right, what else we got? We got French Open. I am not following this at all,
dude.
Bro. I
know we talked about this on the last show, right? Like the fact that the swings that we're seeing, like now you genuinely will not have no Sinner, no Alcaraz, no Djokovic, right? Like there will be a new French Open champion that wasn't one of those 3 over, I don't even know how over the last many years, which is crazy. And you're seeing upsets every single day. And even if they're not upsets, like, when you open up your Polymarket or your Kalshi app and you see like the markets crisscross like this, then back again, and then back up like this, it's literally some of the craziest odds, like from point to point. And I know I said it last episode, but this is genuinely crazy. Kkoma, did you make any tennis bets on the French Open?
I did, but can we name and shame, Dave? So did someone put money on Sinner, thinking that it was a lock for sure? Didn't, no debate whatsoever. I'm pretty sure you weren't watching the game, seeing the dude like limping.
Bro,
having the
Who
injury
did
of
that?
life or whatever. You just saw the name Sinner and you're like, yeah, that makes sense. Of course, how could he lose?
Sinner at 68%. I was like, no shame in the game. I'm like, thank God I caught this. I woke up, I saw the group chat. I didn't even blink. I went right for Sinner and I was like, done. And then I thought, if we're going to be on this bus, I'll throw myself under it. And then I followed it up. Djokovic? Oh, this is his for the taking. It has to be, right? Wah, wah, wah.
Guess who put money on the other side of the Djokovic match?
Shut up.
Yeah,
No,
did you read the group chat? Do you read the group chat, Dave? I don't know. But to be fair, a few other people in our group chat had Djokovic as well, but the Sinner one was interesting. Yeah. Dude was like, could not walk to save his life. And,
Bro, he was one game away, Kkoma. One game.
I know. But man, the French Open, it's one of those crazy tournaments where it's not just about how good you are, it's how do you handle the heat and the weather conditions. Yeah. It's literally, I mean, I'm sure we talk about this with baseball, not really with basketball and hockey, but like football, like all of those things really matter, right? Even with like the NFL, if you play at Buffalo in the middle of winter, like of course you're gonna expect the scoring to be down a little bit, kind of thing, right? Because this is snowing like crazy. So especially with the French Open, the weather has been such a big impact because it's like 90 degrees. They're playing in, you could see all the audience like fanning themselves because it's so damn hot. But these guys are expected to play. It's kind of insane. So you got to really figure out who does well, like physically in some of these like conditions, especially like the men, because they play 5 sets, and that is insane. That's like sometimes 3 to 5 hours of tennis, which is insane to me.
That's wild. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like in that kind of heat, anything is like Sinner literally made it right to the as close to the end as you could possibly get.
I think
he was his body just
0.1. I think he was 0.1, like the other guy.
Yeah, I mean that's wild. So who do we think? So who do we say now? Zverev, you think is favorite to win this whole thing? Well, I'm looking at Joao. Fonseca's been playing crazy tennis. Who we think is taking this thing?
I think Zverev.
Yeah, I'm trailing whatever Kkoma says. Between Kkoma and Chill Pill, those are the two. I'm just trailing them.
I mean, Zverev is the most is the favorite to win it, but I really think he deserves it. So there might be some more emotional side up to it. But if you had to pick one that would be the wild card, I would say Fonseca. That kid is insanely good. I think he's like 19 years old, which is kind of crazy to me. But I really think the big three is back. It's Alcaraz, Sinner, and I think Fonseca is going to be the next one. Yeah,
Fonseca, got it.
Damn, yeah, lock that in.
Moonshot.
Moonshot. Let's go. I mean, it's gonna hit. What about on the ladies' side? Kkoma, you got cooked from when Jovic lost, no? Like last week, I believe you said.
No, that was a different tournament. She actually ended up playing that person again and won, which was such a stupid scenario. But I mean, obviously the easy one to say is that Sabalenka is gonna win. But there's this chick who's like playing right now who's pretty decent. But she's kind of this like kind of wild card qualifier player. I forgot who she's playing right now, but she's playing this other girl called Diane Perry. Let's see. I think she could be an interesting player. Chua Ling Sinka. I have no idea, but let's see. I don't know what her odds are, but it must be like ridiculously low. But she's doing really well. Yeah. Yeah.
Do we think that tennis is probably like the best like live prediction market sport at this point? Or like
it could be it depends on your perspective. It could be the worst or the best, right? Like you saw Sinner at 99. You're gonna be like, you put $100,000 because how could he lose at winning 5-1, right? And and then you end up losing 100K. Like I've went through many swings with with tennis because sometimes it feels like it's gonna win for sure, and then all of a sudden it does a flip. Yeah,
crazy. Yeah, I mean, I like watching it because the swings are so nuts. Because it's like it's not like you're picking an underdog, right? Because it can sway so much like throughout the course of a match. But yeah, it's just a matter of like finding them. But like I said last week, and I feel like this is one of the clips that hopefully are gonna end up catching a little bit of fire. Where we were talking about tennis, Bill, and you said like a meme coin, Kkoma, where it's like you can't go to sleep, like you know what I mean, like you can't go to sleep, right? Like you can't just make a bet like I did on on Sinner and then just be like, I'm good. See you later. Like, because then you come back.
I knew right when you made that play, you were watching the game. You just said like, it's just the name. I respect it, and then
there's just certain things. It's just reflex. You know what I mean? But yeah, French Open's been crazy this year, man. Crazy this year.
You know, in that scenario, Dave. It's not like a lesson or whatever, but usually if Sinner is healthy and the game is like that, or the score line is like that, he will still be at like the 90%, 95%. There was something that was causing it to dip so much, and yeah, obviously you can't watch every single game, but if you notice at the game, he was not moving at all. Like that heat, just basically he lost to the heat, basically. Yeah,
got him. Got him. Yeah, seriously got him. All right, we shall see. All right, PSG repeats as Champion League champions. It was a good game. People say they hate seeing a game decided on penalty kicks. I'm okay with it. I feel like people don't understand. Like some people, when you're watching, right? Like I was watching with Allison, and she was just like, "How hard is it? They look so close. Like, why can't you just kick it in there? It looks so simple." I'm like, the mental fuckery, right? Like for the guy to kick it over the crossbar on the last shot and obviously blow it. But you know what the indicator for me was? Drake is the biggest mush in all of sports betting, bro. If anybody remembers when he was betting on they were losing every game he was actually putting money on, and him saying he's putting $1 million on Arsenal to win this whole thing, I'm like, other side. PSG, it's a lock. Drake is a fucking mush. But the game was good. I thought the game was great. What do you think, Kkoma?
Yeah, the game was really good. I put a couple bucks on PSG winning the whole thing, not necessarily PSG winning in game. So yeah, I mean, for anybody that's from the US that doesn't understand how soccer predictions or soccer betting works, when the game goes to extra time, it doesn't mean that your play is still alive if you're putting in the markets between the team, tie, or the other team. So basically, I think there's some people that really thought that like, hey, it went to extra time, so you know this game is still valid, kind of, or this prediction is still valid. But no, it's just 90 minutes, and then that's why if you really wanted to like pick on who's actually going to win the game, there's a separate market for that. So just a heads up for because World Cup is coming soon, and I just want people to be aware that extra time is not included as part of the original play. Yeah, that's why there's a tie.
Well, and with soccer or football,
footy,
right? Footy. It's unlike a lot of the other prediction markets, right? Because other sports on prediction markets, because you do have that draw option, right? So as opposed to it just being yes or no, will this team win? Yeah, you have that. Will it end up in a draw, right? And that's where things get real interesting, because Kkoma, correct me if I'm wrong, but it only counts during regulation time. Right, the draw bets.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like at that point, I feel like, maybe it's my lack of accurate predictions in soccer, right? But I feel like that's got to be like a real easy play there, right? Assuming that it's going to tie in regulation, and then who cares who wins?
Yeah. Wait, can you repeat that again? You think that games will always go tie, or?
I just feel like it's a safer bet to assume that like a game will ultimately in regulation end up in a tie, either 1-1 or 0-0, and then ultimately go in stoppage time to actually see who's the winner.
Well, no, the thing is during the group stages, it doesn't always go to overtime. It only happens in the like knockout rounds.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So then is the draw still a play?
It's still a play. It's just, but there's no. You'll be surprised how often, not often, a draw happens. Like when the team is better, they're gonna win. Like generally. So like if you look at the Premier League, like Arsenal, they won plenty of games. They didn't draw as many as you think. Yeah.
I think it's like the equivalent to the nothing ever happens trader.
The nothing. Yeah.
So do they come with if the game, obviously, because like when it does go like the tie resolves, right? are there markets, or does a new market spin up like for like the extra time, or the like for if it goes to penalties or whatever? Like,
No. It already existed. It already existed. There was a market called like who will win the Champions League, like just flat out just who will win the Champions League, and then that was like that would literally just be the safe bet for you to do if you just are just thinking that, hey, I don't want to deal with all of this extra time BS. I just want to explicitly say, hey, this team will win and I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Copy. Yeah.
This thing is Qatar, right? It's one of the top 3 volume markets on all of Polymarket right now is Qatar. And it's got a 1 in 2,000 shot. Right. So like,
what is going on with this? Yeah. What is the deal? Because I see people making bets on every single like team, like rather like every single country to win the World Cup. And I'm trying to understand this strategy and I still can't wrap my head around it. What are these people trying? Like, why would somebody pick Qatar? Like just for the market to go from 0.5 to like 1.5? And it's like, boom, there's my 2x.
That's what I'm thinking. That's got to be the only reason why people would do that, right? Is like, because ultimately, even if they end up, up in that game by 1, I mean, that could jump to a 50 cent, sell on a 0.5 buy. That's a crazy profit. Yeah. But also, I mean, you might as well just take a stack of cash, go put it on your grill and light it on fire. You know what I mean? It's really, really rolling the dice there on that one.
Yeah. Interesting. Man, I don't know. World Cup stuff. I mean, obviously World Cup's going to start heating up. It's starting next week. There's so much stuff going on here around the city also, like for preparation. It's going to be wild, man. Like, and some of these how much money? I think it said over like 1.5 billion so far has been bet across all these different PMs, no? For World Cup. So World Cup's going to be really interesting to watch.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm very looking forward to it. And even for I know, yeah, like for us, like as an app for Bucket, we are really trying hard to provide as much analytics around the whole World Cup with the games, the players, the motivation. Like we're gonna go really hard on it. So super excited about it. Yeah, I can't wait to like really just share what we have when we get it fully fleshed out. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And I know we have Amit coming on from Pred in about like 5 or 10 minutes. Let's spend a little bit of time, but even before we go, like let's talk about buckets, the MLB slate, kind of what you guys are doing, how you're cooking. Like, because I mean, the group chats are on fire, but these viewers obviously don't know what's cooking. What Bucket has cooking. So, what's the deal, boys? 3-0 again yesterday, and on the pro picks. Show us, man. Let's enlighten this crowd.
Here's our month of May. Not a bad month, right?
Wow.
And then yesterday pro picks went 3-0. Overall, we were 11-4. So definitely getting dialed in. Found some interesting stuff with weekend variants, right? Like you can see here that like the weekends it seemed to be more of a losing record, and through kind of diving in through a lot of the data, finding out that the variance on weekends is just a lot of amateur bettors. You know what I mean? It's guys that work all week. They have their favorite team is the Yankees. The Yankees are playing Saturday. Give me $20 on the Yankees. And that's the only prediction they make the entire week. They're not looking at data. They're not looking at records. They don't care at all. They just want skin in the game and they're going to bet their favorite, and ultimately that affects, the volume on the market and then the available edge that we have, and that the model projects versus what the market's pricing it in at. And found out that, amateur bettors are just screwing everybody up, and so now we adjusted some of those things going into June. We're going to see kind of what happens, if the little tweaks we made are going to prove that that's actually the case. So excited to get this going. We've got our not a huge slate today. How
many games?
What do we got? 9.
Nice. And on the pro pick side, you guys are only picking 3 games for the pro picks, right? That's kind of the draw.
That's generally the sweet spot, but we sometimes it's 2, right? Brett, if I recall?
Yes, sometimes it's 2. This is where, like, the platform is purely a data and analytics platform, right? But if we are, running all of this data and making all of these predictions, we do have the agent itself running a wallet, maintaining a balance, and putting flat bets down on the games that it thinks are the absolute, like, its lock of the days, essentially, and usually it's 3. We have seen some days it's 2. There was one day in May where it picked 4, so on average, though, it looks like, the pro picks are usually going to be 3 picks a day, and those are the ones that are the highest confidence plays.
Love it, man. And you guys are going to do this now for World Cup as well?
Oh yeah, man. Kkoma, should we give a little sneak peek at the World Cup dash here?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Yeah, this is work in progress. Right now we've got a lot of great data, but it will get more and more as we get closer, as some of these games finalize, and wrap up. This should be, we're looking at it like this is we want it to be one-stop shop for all your World Cup data, and this is free for everyone. There is you don't have to be pro tier, you don't have to be a basic membership. And this is, in celebration of World Cup, anybody that comes to Bucket can see this. And so, yeah, we've got our agent doing a full breakdown, deep research. We're talking about all sorts of edge scans and sides versus side, the form. Yeah, dude. We're doing a big old deep research, and we're going to do this for every single match throughout the entire World Cup. So definitely come check out the World Cup stuff at Bucket. Every sports book, if you choose to go do sports book stuff versus predicting. And then here's the some of the prop lines that we and the agent think will be solid. So again, the goal is to give everybody as much data as possible, NFA, DYOR type stuff, right? But it's, if you are looking to predict some things, or, maybe go put some skin in the game on a sports book, you'd be wise to at least check to see what the agent has to say, because, it's doing far more research than you or I could ever possibly do realistically.
Let's go. My goodness.
And we got and it's got Mexico. So Mexico over South Africa in the first game. Ooh. And we'll see how that works out. I kind of agree with that, but again, I don't know really all that much. I understand soccer. I played soccer as a kid.
They're playing in Mexico. Obviously, there's no way they could lose. I don't know if you saw the whole the host country playing. How did Qatar suddenly become the most mid team in all the country compared to all the countries, right? They used to be complete butt cheeks, but somehow when they're playing in their host country, they're getting all the right calls, they're getting all the stuff like that. So
damn. Okay. But it's gonna be wild, man. I think I don't even know what the entire say. So you guys are gonna be covering every single game. You're gonna have analysis on every single World Cup game on Bucket.
Yep.
Damn,
yep,
bro.
every single one of them. Yeah, and the data will get better and better as we kind of get through the games and we start to see how teams are performing, which venues possibly are affecting different games. It's going to be just the more data, the better. And so once we get this thing kicked off, we'll start getting a lot more data. I'm trying to get my hands on the data for, I don't know if you guys saw the soccer balls they're using for the World Cup this year. They have sensors in them inside the soccer ball that are suspended right inside the soccer ball with a bunch of elastic stuff. And so it gives you the exact precise ball location on the field at all times down to less than a second.
Oh, so you can track in real. That's wild.
Yeah, and track who has the ball for how much time, velocity of kicks, how many corner kicks, how many, it's so cool, dude. I'm trying to find a way to get some of that data. We'll see if I can find it with permission.
So now we got sensors in balls. Pause all that. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a wild summer, that's for sure. If you guys want to put the link for Bucket, obviously in the comments, feel free. Brett, Kkoma, go ahead, or I could throw it in a second. Brett, I did want to maybe bring it back for a quick second on before I know Amit's gonna be popping in a second, but we talked about Nerfies last week. Did one of these no run, did like the one that you called last week, did it actually hit?
Yes, sir. It sure did. It sure did, man. Yeah, it was I think it was the Braves game we called the Nerfy on. And yeah, there were no runs scored until the 3rd or 4th inning, I believe, on that game. So yeah, well, dude, I love the Nerfies, man. I think that's such a fun thing because I mean, it's you get it's that instant gratification type stuff. You know, it's like, yeah, I've got money on the money line and like possibly the over, but I know exactly how that bet resolves after the 1st inning. You know what I mean? Like, that's going to set it off for the rest of the game. Like,
I love that, bro. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to. Like, you guys heard me say it last time, right? Like, yep. I mean, I see you. We're going to bring you on in a sec. Like I said this last time, I'm not trying to watch a 9-inning baseball game, bro. I'm not. I'm just not. Miss me with all of it, right? Like when Bucket gave me the Diamondbacks pick. Literally scored 6 runs in the 1st inning. I'm out, bro. 48 to 92%. So, thank you very much. I'm gone.
Hell yeah.
Keep the rest of your 8 innings. Like, I'm good.
Well, here you go, Dave. You got one for today, too. And it's a pro pick, right? The Giants Brewers. Nerfy. Yes. So,
all right. Let's go.
There's the one today. Go ahead and watch that 1st inning. And then you can turn it off and pray for the Knicks.
Listen. I will not take any more Knicks slander. And the chat's also great. I'm scared for the Knicks. What are you scared for the Knicks about? Oni, okay? Don't be scared for the Knicks. Relax. Everybody needs to take it easy. People need to be scared of the Knicks, not for the Knicks. Be scared of the Knicks. But anyways, guys, we're gonna bring up Amit, and I'm just gonna let him do an introduction for himself. Amit, welcome to gmPM,
hey.
Sir. How are you? What's up?
Good. Hey, thanks, Dave. Welcome, gmPM community and
What's
all
up,
the
man?
listeners.
It's good to have you, man. It's great to have you. Obviously, like we've been chatting with your team for a little bit. We wanted to give you guys an opportunity to come on here, talk about like the Pred platform, what you guys are doing. You guys obviously have some great backers, so we'll just give you an opportunity just to give us a brief little intro on yourself and on Pred, and then we can maybe jump into some questions from us in the community, if that's cool.
Sure, it's perfect. So maybe I'll start with my introduction and then I'll give a brief about Pred. I'll keep it short and sweet. Personally, about myself, though this is my first time building in Web3, I've been a Web3 DJ for past 4 years kind of thing and a sports trader for past 22 years. And while I was watching as an audience your podcast, I was enjoying it because the theme was sports, the energy was sports. So professionally, I was earlier 7-8 years a VC fund manager. And then in 2011, I took my plunge into entrepreneurship, built my first consumer startup, built beautiful tech products, but failed at it. And then in 2014, I started my second startup, built it from first principles, from the learning of the first startup. That startup grew well. We scaled to close to around 400K plus users. And in 2021, it got acquired by a large organization, Upgrad, for around $20 million. That gave me my personal exit, and I joined Upgrad as CEO of one of their consumer divisions. Why I'm telling is that gave me the insights of how consumer startups scale. The most important thing is build a product which is easy and fun for users to use. And another side which I mentioned, I've been a sports trader and I've been running a sports community for past 7 years, trading on multiple sports. I'm a person of probabilities. I love solving sports puzzles. So when I see sports, I don't see it as betting or gambling on who will win the toss, but putting your fandom as well as your analysis skills to calculate probabilities and benefit from it. So I've built this product for myself. And looking to users to use it and enjoy it. So that's what doing it here. My co-founder, incidentally, is a Web3 OG. He was earlier product and design head of Binance India. So he has the experience of building a exchange as well as scaling exchange. So that's the team. We are a small team, 15-member kind of thing, and we are just launching our product this week for open to public. We've been building it for past more than a year, and it was into private beta where we onboarded 300 sports traders, built it along with them so that it meets their requirements. So that's our whole journey. Coming to what Pred is, it's a sports native prediction market. It's my hypothesis, Dave and Brad and Kkoma, that sport, like you don't buy your lenses from Amazon. Lens buying is a very different experience. You buy it from Smart Glasses or some of the other retailers. Similarly, sports is very different than elections, weather, culture. Sports is such a large asset class which requires its own native prediction market. So that's what we are building for sports. And what we are doing is solving few things, especially in UX, which a sports trader need to make a sports trading experience great. So that's what Pred is. We've started with soccer, and as we move ahead, we'll be adding more and more sports. So I'll pause here.
Love it. Yeah, I mean, I see obviously soccer, you have NBA. At least you have, thank you for the respect enough for putting my Knicks on the platform. I know that there's just soccer, but finally someone that gets to appreciate what these New York Knicks have done. So from me to you, Amit, thank you very much.
Sure.
My God. Guys, I'm also going to put in the chat, if you go to pred.app, they got a custom code for you guys. So the first 100 folks that want to sign up, code is gmPM for you. I just put it in the chat down there. But yeah, I mean, that's super, super interesting. So it's just going to be sports focused. Yeah.
Yes, 100%. And while we are on sports focus, there are unique things about sports, Dave, that we'll be focusing on. First, sports move really, really fast. You'll know as a Knicks fan, that matches change in seconds, not seconds, milliseconds. So while we went on to design this exchange, speed was very important. We have designed it to be the fastest exchange that is there, especially focused on live sports. Now, speed is not only in trading experience, where we are targeting 200 millisecond trade finality, but also in resolution. So a match that is there, let's say you are putting a match that totals X would be scored, total X points would score, or X player would score a point. Now, that match need not wait for the match end to resolve. If the match resolves mid-match, the resolution on Pred would happen mid-match. Our commitment and the target that we are working is 3 minutes resolution. So again, taking example of soccer, we'll have unique markets. Let's say both teams to score is a very common market. So if both teams score in the 9th minute, the market resolution would happen in the 9th minute. This is very important so that people can claim their winnings and place further trades. So that speed is a very important milestone.
How does that work actually, Amit? Like in terms, like are you guys using like Polymarket behind the scenes, or are you guys going to be doing your own liquidities and then like your own Oracle kind of thing?
So we are doing completely our own order book, own liquidity, because all the things that I'm talking about are only possible if our liquidity and resolution mechanism is our own.
Very interesting.
Perfect. That makes sense. Yeah.
Kkoma, that's something that's probably super attractive for people that are, I mean, when you have a lot of games and you're super active, right? Like, I mean, it's one thing now that what prediction markets opened up is like now you're able to like trade real time in the game, but the resolution aspect, I know Bred's been talking about this forever as well. You're saying within 3 minutes, like, and have it and have the market resolve. So it's like, keep them coming, keep the bets coming, essentially is what we're saying. Yeah, I mean,
I think, yes, Dave, it was a very hard solve for us because in Web3, you don't get these oracles. So what we have done is we've partnered with some of the leading companies in Web2 and converting their oracle data into Web3 for this fastest resolution.
Interesting.
Cool.
Kkoma, with
and you guys are you're backed by CB Ventures. Are you built on Base then?
Yes, we are built on Base, backed by Excel. Excel is a top global investor, and Coinbase Ventures.
super interesting.
Can
Kkoma,
we?
how does this change? Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, can we screen share this? Because I'm looking at their
Yeah.
app right now. I think it would be
Yeah.
pretty cool to kind of just see. I'm
100%.
noticing something. Amit, what is the 6% APY on the top right?
Amit, do you want to share your screen like this way you can guide us through?
So what I've done is I'm joining from a non-VPN to access
okay.
spread in a restricted this thing. I'll have to join through VPN. So maybe I'll talk about some of the features, but skip the sharing bit. Or Kkoma, you can share if you want. I'll walk through.
Yeah, let me see how that works.
Sure.
Let me.
In the meantime, I'll tell you there are some interesting, exciting offers that we have for the FIFA World Cup. We are keeping large rewards for the early traders on FIFA World Cup, and the ref code that we've shared with you, Dave, for this podcast is applicable for the first 100 users who join us. And coming back, Kkoma, any user who joins spread, whether they're on their positions or on cash balance, we are giving a 6% per annum yield or a APY. So that's what you are referring to.
Got it. I can't seem to be. I mean, it's like in the Brett. Is it possible for you to share my screen share?
I got it. Yep, I got you. You can share the window here.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Sweet. Okay, so unfortunately, it looks like we have our gmPM is.
No, I'm here. Sorry.
Cool. Awesome. So, yes. So, can you re-explain the 6% again?
Yeah. So, any deposit that you make on spread, whether it's in form of cash balance or it's stuck in any of the positions, on both, basically on your net worth on spread, you'll be getting a 6% per annum yield. It's a APY. And what again, a different thing that we have done is again slightly overwhelming at the start, but users are loving it. In fact, all our users have asked for it. Is the concept of long and a short. There's a single order book, and you can long a team on that, or you can short a team on that.
Oh, instead of leverage, so is it leverage predictions? You mean like leverage predictions, or
no? It's not leverage. It's spot only, but it's a design choice where you don't have to flip the order book and buy no. So let's say if you're holding 100 shares of Knicks winning this match, and you want in match you get a gut feeling that no, Knicks is not going to win. I know, Dave, you will not get that feeling, but if a normal person gets this feeling, what he can do is straight away short 200 Knicks, and he'll get a position on Spurs. He doesn't have to close a position and then create a new position going into the other market.
That's actually really smart.
It's like an easy hedge.
Yeah, well, it's not even that. No, it's just be like in order to avoid, right? Because, and this is my market maker brain. Like I spent 13 years on Wall Street as a market maker, Amit, like on an OTC desk. So this makes actual perfect sense, right? Like I don't want to have to like close out one position, wait for that to close, and then reopen another position where like essentially like these markets are going to trade like a regular like equity order book at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Being able to get in and out of positions.
If you want to trade on ETH, you'll either long ETH or you'll short ETH. You'll not go to ETH, no, and buy it. That's the hypothesis that we are testing.
Interesting. That's very. Is there anything like this now? I don't know. I guess who is your competition right now? Like, is there anybody else that's doing? You don't have to name them. I'm just curious. Like, are you guys kind of the first to market with like this?
This is a growing field, Dave. I think there are two kinds of competition. One is general purpose prediction markets, which are multiple. But there are others like Novig, SXBet, and few others which are starting, which are focusing on sports. I think if I zoom 5 years down the line, sports would have its own native prediction markets, and these players who are dedicated on sports would win this space.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Amit, this is very, very ambitious, but at the same time, very impressive. Like, I think anyone doing the prediction markets application approach either do one of two things. They either create their own liquidity or they leverage the liquidity that exists out there using Polymarket or Kalshi. And I really think that you guys are trying to tackle the first one and very ambitious, but at the same time, it's not easy, but I applaud you for trying.
It is challenging.
To do it.
So I'll tell you, I've been building this for past 1.5 years. What I wanted to do was solve the product first. It's very important that users, when they come in, they have a good product, good liquidity. We have onboarded market makers. We have tried to seed in native liquidity and build the whole platform. And now when we'll be launching it on Thursday, what will happen is we are launching it with big rewards for the World Cup. We are trying to get one of the best rewards in the industry. And what we want to do is not give rewards to anyone who just log in, but give big rewards to winners on our platform. A person who comes, proves his mettle by winning a game or winning a position, gets from the reward pool. So this reward pool would be announced in 2 days' time, but it will be one of the best in the industry.
Come on, Amit, don't leave us hanging like that, man. You got to tell us and the viewers how much money are we going to be able to see? Like, you got to give. What about adding liquidity? I know that we have some in the group chat, some in the community that are all about adding liquidity. Are there going to be multiple ways to earn rewards other than just like winning the games?
No, so to be honest, and maybe Brad, you can unshare the screen now. I'll talk about on the reward side. Sports liquidity addition, Dave, is a very tough exercise, especially in live games. Pre-games, everyone has great liquidity. In live games, what you need is a very fast feed oracles. So normal users won't be able to add liquidity. What we are having is special campaign for market makers who have access to those fast oracles to add liquidity. If a normal user adds liquidity, they'll be burnt because let's say a goal has happened, and external people will come and eat that liquidity. So we are targeting all our rewards only for traders. Win big, you get rewards. Do a lot of volume, you get rewards. Do crazy trades, win crazy trades, you get rewards. So there's a nice incentive campaign that I'm designing. And we've been very frugal in terms of everything because we first wanted to build the product. This is the first time we are going ahead and spending a good amount of money on giving rewards to user. So I'll hold this thing. The rewards are already there in my inbox, but I wanted to disclose it 2 days later when they are firmed up. But it will be positive, surprising.
That's amazing. And we in our group chats we have quite a bit of people talking about another sport, and I'm pretty sure you know it as well, like cricket. When is the cricket market going to be available on Pred? Like we've seen some people just going back, like Americans actually being interested in cricket now, which is kind of funny. I don't know if you saw the last episode, but we're learning more and more about how this is potentially better than baseball.
Gujarat Titans, baby, let's go.
Brett will disagree.
So Kkoma, it's still some time. What I wanted to do is first 3 sports are already decided, or first 4 sports are already decided for us, which is soccer, basketball, then tennis. Cricket would definitely come, and especially I belong to India. So cricket is something which is a religion in that part of the world. I wanted to first perfect a couple of sports that I've chosen, get a great user experience, and then definitely cricket would also come. But no plans, at least in the next 2 months, for cricket. So you'll have to have patience.
We'll be patiently waiting.
Yeah. So and I just want to confirm for everybody. So you said the rewards are launching on Thursday, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, boys.
And anyway, all those rewards would also be applicable, or more than that would also be applicable to the first 100 users who join via your referral code.
Okay, let's go. Guys, you want to earn a little bit of money for doing the same exact shit that you're currently doing right now on all the other platforms, come get paid over here. Like, check it out. Use the promo code.
Yeah. Dave, what we are doing for the past 3 months, trying to solve one very important thing, which is again unique in sports prediction market space. The sportsbook do it, but they do it in a different model, which is 15-minute market. Like, you know how popular the 5-minute and 10-minute market is there on Polymarket, crypto markets.
Yeah.
Bring that to sports. While I'm watching a match is collection of lot of moments, lot of sessions. So what we are doing is launching session markets, which is a 15-minute market. What is going to happen in that next 15 minutes? Again, this requires a very different kind of oracle setup. Second is, there's a very popular market, 1UP. If you bet on, let's say, Argentina going 1UP, the moment Argentina is 1UP in the lead, you win. After that, let's say Argentina can go down or whatever happens, you win, collect your winning within 3 minutes and move ahead. So 1UP is very popular market which soccer fans enjoy. even if Argentina is down, let's say, you don't lose your bet. You actually wait till they go 1-up in the lead. The moment they do it, you win. So that's something that's very exciting.
My God, the
That's
DGen
awesome.
BTs and bread.
That is
the
so
DGen.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be all over that.
Yo.
And I'm a decent sports trader.
Yeah,
So
like you
I wanted this market on Pred. It took
yeah,
us some
because I
time.
remember another app, like a more traditional sportsbook like Bet365, like they have this mercy rule thing where, like, if you win, in college football, if you're up by, like, I don't know, 30 something points, you automatically win. And then there have been moments where a team was up by 30 points and they lost the game. So, or they didn't cover the spread.
Still win, but the user still wins.
Yeah, exactly. But the user still wins. So yeah, this is really cool. Like being like, yeah, just you're just predicting Argentina will be up by 1 at one point in time. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna shotgun blast the hell out of every game, bro. Like I'm gonna be all over every game in 15-minute increments, dude. That's some excellent degeneracy stuff for me. Yeah, that's great.
Also, Gig said if we call it soccer.
Okay, call it soccer. So I always call it football. The problem is
fair.
Polymarket Kalshi always calls football as American football, and that confuses people. But the point of the user is very valid. People hate calling it soccer. And let's say for the next 40 days or 45 days, the planet can call it football.
Unfortunately, you're around 3 Americans here, and that's what we're used to as well. But yes,
Gig's obviously being one of our European viewers and our European buddies. Yeah, the Europeans don't like it very much when we call it we say soccer, and they're just like, it's not soccer. Football. I mean, what else is there, Cooker? I mean, that sounds like it's going to be crazy. You're definitely going to have someone in bread that's going to be obviously trading those 15-minute markets. That's for damn sure. But yeah, anything else
for World Cup? We've done some pilot testing, etc.
Yeah.
For all the World Cup markets, we'll launch it on 10th, 15-minute market and 1-up markets. Right now, if you go on platform, you'll not be able to see it. So another thing, Dave, on thing is, for us, we live and breathe day in, day out sports. That means we'll be solving hard problems related to sports. I've chosen a UX, and the UX is getting updated significantly. In 3 days, when we'll launch, the UX would be significantly improved based on the feedback that we got in our beta. We ran a 2-month beta where 300 active sports traders actually traded on Pred and built with us. We did more than $5 million volume with 86% weekly retention. And those numbers are really impressive. What also happened is our last match, which was UCL final 2 days back, we actually in a single match, we saw 400K volume. Now I know this 400K volume is minuscule, but imagine 300 traders on a beta platform doing us. Tells us that people are enjoying. So what we have done is designing the UX for sports, focusing on onboarding market makers so that we actually get the best pricing. I did a tweet also for UCL. Our odds was roughly around 15% better than Polymarket. The spreads were 15% lower. Though Polymarket spreads were also low, spreads at Pred were even lower. So better pricing is something that is a benchmark for all the exchanges, including Polymarket, Kalshi, Novig, and everyone else.
Super interesting. Okay, so you guys are cooking out here. I mean, you guys are really cooking right now, man. Boys, we're gonna have to Kkoma, bro. We're gonna have to check this whole thing out, man. We're gonna have to do like a follow-up episode and see exactly kind of how our experience was, because I like testing out these different platforms to kind of see really how they are, right? Like we bring on a guest, we want to be able to use the platform, see how it is, and then come back and be like, was Amit really telling the truth? Like, is this really honestly? But I also want to earn rewards too, if I'm being honest. So if we're doing the same shit that we're doing on all the other platforms, I think this is really cool. Boys, what do you think?
No, I love this. Sorry, go ahead, Brett.
I was gonna say I'm signing up and registering now so that I can start losing money on 15 minutes. I'm here for it, man.
Make sure to use the gmPM.
You are an impatient DJ.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
No, yeah. I really love this, Amit, and like, you know, right now especially, it just seems like a lot of new apps in the prediction markets are coming out, and as a creator and as a builder, but more specifically as a creator, I do get overwhelmed a little bit, getting a lot of DMs about like, hey, what's the, can you try my app? Can you try my app? And sometimes like I just I'm a man of like comfort and something I'm already familiar with. So like to be able to see like firsthand again, like the unique, edge or unique thing that your team is like displaying. I think that's super important. So I'm definitely gonna try it out. Like I would really love to test out that like whole Argentina win by one kind of thing, or winning by one kind of thing. And I think that would be kind of pretty cool. So I really like it. It seems like you've been in the sports business for a pretty long time. So just the way you talk and the way you like kind of talk about the markets. So yeah, I really respect that about you. So yeah, I'm looking forward to just trying out the app and seeing if I like it or don't like it. But I'm pretty sure I'll like it.
What happens, Koma, normally for me as a sports trader, I take my mainline positions. Let's say X team would win, Y would lose, or whatever it is. After that, when I'm watching live match, I need to take. I always have intuition. I always have views, and I want markets that support my views and markets that move fast. So actually, I've designed this platform for myself. I'm a heavy user of this platform. And daily on a match day, my team is like getting 20, 30 messages from me. What is working, what is not working on a match day, the trading experience.
That's Are you guys going to do props as well, like corner kicks or anything like that? Or is
So the next after this would be player props. I think if you look at sports, there are two broad engines that needs to be solved. One is player props. I know a lot of platforms have it, but I personally don't find it worthy to trade. Like I enjoy doing it in our sports book. So player props is something that we are solving. And second is parlays. I think once I solve player props and parlays and we are deep into these two things, then I can truly call myself a complete sports platform.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, not to shill our own app, but our bucket app, we are going pretty heavy in the World Cup analytics. So if there's something there that we can like work together on, that'll be that could be a potential
100%.
partnership there. So yeah,
I'll deep dive and explore the bucket app, and I'll take the link from you. But that's something that will be exciting.
Sounds good.
Well, I mean, speaking of parlays, guys, right? And I know I want to be respectful of everybody's time. I know we got a couple minutes left, but like you guys saw, right? Like that better was all over the timeline where it was like the guy that spent $2,500 to win the 1.7 million, and he got it, right? Like he made it. Like when the Spurs ended up, winning the Western Conference Finals. Parlays are big business, Amit, like really, really big business out here, right? So it makes sense to me that you're obviously trying to do it. Are there any even numbers? But like, because I wouldn't even know like where to start, right? But parlay is big business, yeah.
I'll tell you one stats.
Yeah,
more than 70% of the profits of sportsbook come from parlays, and the reason for that is sportsbook are able to price parlays very exploitatively. Let's say if you build a combo, you don't care if you are winning 1:20 or you are winning 1:25. You'll anyway place the thing. So the margins on each parlay is very high. Parlays is a product which is much needed in exchange. There's a big margin compression that can happen if we can build this properly. So, but it requires a tough solve because parlays also needs to be honored within that timeline. So as you mentioned, 1.4 million win. So you need to actually structure it so that parlays are there. We'll launch a parlays beta of parlays sometime immediately after the World Cup, and then we'll scale from there.
Interesting. Yeah, man, because all I'm seeing is like these guys hitting these different legs on Major League Baseball for homers, like some of these wild parlays between, I mean, just the one it was only a 4-leg one, right? Like, but it was college basketball, it was NBA, it was
Dave, let me cut you off here. This is how they get you suckered in. Like, did you not hear what Amit said? 70 to 80% of the profits are literally from parlays. And now that, DraftKings, they may have lost $1 million, but they probably gained another 3 or 5 or 10 because now everyone thinks that they're going to be the next parlay prince or whatever. But I mean, honestly, that's how sportsbooks make a lot of money, because people, and as Amit said, like they don't even look at the odds. Like the odds don't actually reflect the reward.
Yes.
And that's the problem. It's like they know that, and like they even changed this. They even added this thing called like same game parlay a couple years ago, where before you couldn't do same game parlays like within the same game, but they added that, and that was another profit maker. So yeah, Dave, don't fall for the trap. Don't if you do a parlay, maybe max 2. Like, it just gets harder and harder the more games you add, my friend. And if you put 2,500 on that, can you just imagine what else he put on parlays? Like,
True. Yeah,
I'll tell you, Kkoma, it's very easy to put parlays integrate with a sportsbook. Then I'm no different than a sportsbook. The parlays have very exploitative pricing. So what we are trying to do is get a much better pricing on parlays. That requires some homework. That requires deep dive. So we're in the process of building it very closely with our market maker partners. How can we build a parlays which has significantly better pricing than sportsbook? And that requires some homework from our side.
Yeah. All right. It sounds like you guys are doing this the right way, Amit. I'm looking forward to it. I definitely want to be, I'm definitely going to test out the platform. I'm sure the boys here are as well. Just so you guys are clear too. Pred.app is the site. Use the code gmPM. And you guys should all be, you got this, hold on. And you guys should be good to go. I mean, anything else that we maybe didn't cover that you want to maybe like leave the audience with before we go?
No, that's all, guys. What you see on the platform is just the beta version. In 3 days, there'll be at least 5x more markets. We'll be adding tennis, we'll be adding F1, and obviously our biggest event is FIFA World Cup. So you'll enjoy the one more thing is we are designing something unique for FIFA World Cup where there'll be a leaderboard. All the traders on leaderboard would be competing for grand prizes, and that would be meaningful. If you are a sports trader, you'll love competing because more than winning your match, getting up on the leaderboard and instant winning prizes. The prizes would be every match. The prizes would be round robin, quarterfinals. So, but all of these prizes are if you win. If you actually have the capability to predict, which Dave will definitely keep it for Knicks also, provided they win.
Let's go. What do you mean provided they win? It's written. That's it. It's done deal already.
This
Okay.
This is why we need a follow-up show with Mid in the future. We could talk about like post launch and things like that, but we could also either gloat or be sad about the Knicks.
Yeah, we can talk about why and how the Knicks lost and like how much of an upset that was.
Simmer down, boys. Enough. All right. Enough putting the bad juju out there. That's enough. Okay. The Knicks will win. Remember, I'm saying it here. Knicks in 6. Amit, this was amazing, man. Thank you so much for obviously taking the time to jump on with us. We really, really, really appreciate it. Guys, go check out the Pred app, Pred.app. Use the code gmPM to get started. The first 100 of you guys. And he's got rewards coming on Thursday. I will definitely be checking out 100%. So, Amit, thank you so much for spending the time with us, man. Appreciate you.
Same here. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Brett. Thanks, Kkoma. And I would love to check out Bucket app. And Brett, I have just heard that you'll be analyzing matches. So I'm looking forward to your analysis.
Let's go. I love it.
Absolutely, brother.
Bye,
looking forward to it.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Amit. All right, boys. That was beautiful. I love that, man.
Bro, 15 minutes at a time, dude. Like, it's gonna be dangerous, dude. I am so stoked for that. It's like playing. Bro. I play or dabble with the 15-minute crypto markets and the 5-minute crypto markets, right? So I mean, having a 15-minute sports market is just like that's going to be a lot of fun, man.
Yeah. But that was I like that a lot, right? Like I like bringing on founders, smart founders that are actually building cool real shit, right? And he has rewards coming too. So like I think it's going to be dope. I definitely want to check it out. No bullshit. Like this isn't like the promo. We didn't get paid for any of this, you know what I'm saying? Like we just want to bring founders on that are genuinely building like really cool shit. And I think Pred is one of those things. So this could be really cool. It's going to be really cool.
No, I agree. And I think there's going to be a lot of incentive. I mean, for a lot of these new projects. So if you're early, then you'll kind of win out is my opinion. And I'm sure we're going to bring in a lot of different projects this upcoming weeks. We have like Almanac coming, and yeah, they have their like own reward structure as well. So I think you just got to figure out what style of trading do you prefer? And then you kind of stick with that, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
I'm already in. I'm registered. I'm signed up. I'm gonna fund my wallet here later today and anxiously wait for these markets to pop up, man.
Yeah, for what we got to do is we got to update buckets with all our analytics, and then we'll make a couple of predictions on FIFA World Cup,
Bro.
and then we'll make money.
Yeah.
That's boom, easy.
Yeah, and we will share with the rest of the class so that we can all make money together.
Oh, yeah, Dave, you never post about your picks on our group chat, by the way. You just
what
post
picks? I put them on the I put my slips on the timeline, bro. My Djokovic loss, my Sinner loss. Although I will say this, shout out to Camel and Trade on Site, by the way, from last week's episode. The Gujarat Titans, bro. My man made me. I think it was almost like 80% in like 15 minutes when I heated his call for cricket.
That's that cricket team. Yeah,
bro. Cricket.
Dude, I'm 0-3 on site. For some reason, when it comes to social predictions and providing my reasoning, it just utterly fails.
You're just like, not working. All right, boys. That's it. Great show. Thanks, everybody, obviously, for tuning in, whether it was Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Don't forget to go subscribe to the gmPM. Now has an X account, our official YouTube account as well. Like and subscribe there. That's it, boys. That's all we got. Wednesday, we got Almanac coming on. That should be super interesting. So I'm excited. We got a great slate of new guests that are going to be coming on, obviously, in the coming months. And that's all we got. See y'all later.
Hell yeah.
Peace.